Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 11th of March. So the good points of today's Mercury SemiSextile Chiron transit that happens today at 1:19 a.m. is that it can bring insight, creativity and a strong desire to learn, giving us opportunities for healing and transformation. Additionally, it can help us to understand our emotions and to open our hearts. On the other hand, the bad points of this transit can be that it can bring confusion and a sense of being overwhelmed, making it difficult to make decisions, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, romance, hookups, stuff like that. Some of you may find yourself feeling stuck and unable to move forward, making it difficult for you to stick to your routine today and focus on your work or anything else that you need to be getting on with. It can also bring an imbalance between the logical and emotional sides of our lives. So some of you may find yourself feeling scattered, unable to focus and think and take any meaningful action. And this lack of focus can be incredibly frustration, can lead to problems in relationships and in your career if you don't meet targets and stuff like that. It can bring a sustained period of feeling anxious, depressed, and this can lead to physical symptoms for some of you. So some of you may just had enough, just be fed up and feel uninspired and unmotivated and just don't even can't be asked, as we say in England, to complete even the most simple tasks. And this lack of productivity can bring about you just feeling worthless, and this feeling and this lack of productivity can be difficult to overcome. But it's important to remain mindful of these feelings, as they can be overwhelming, disappointing. But why are you feeling this way? Try and get to the bottom of it, and it can be hard. You can just be fed up. You may need a career change. You may need to just take some time out for yourself. You can't neglect your responsibilities, but sometimes our inner feelings are, when they build up into sort of like a pressure cooker and we feel so overwhelmed with them, it's because we've been neglecting them. So you may want to ask yourself, what have you been neglecting, and how can you take care of these feelings and needs you've been neglected in healthy ways? Finding positive ways to cope, such as taking regular breaks, increasing exercising, being more, trying to sleep more. And I know it can just be hard. It's not as easy as just sleep more if you've got insomnia and stuff like that. And if you have, it can be helpful to reach out to a support system, such as friends, family, or go online, watch some videos or do some other research that makes you feel nurtured and support. Some of you may turn to therapy to regain some focus and get more sense and peace of stability. However, it's important to remember that it's normal to feel overwhelmed, as I said, and it's okay to take time to process feelings in a healthy way, and with patience and self-care it's possible to make it through these challenges. Also today, Mercury makes a semi-square to Pluto, so on the good side it supports that deep reflection needed and can open new doors of self-understanding and understanding others, because when you take the time to explore what's happening in your life, you can gain insight and how to best align and heal yourself. And it can also, doing this self-reflection can bring more clarity and purpose to your life, helping you focus on the things that are most important to you. But on the downside, this transit can bring intense emotions that can be hard to handle. So although it supports the healing, it can also, add to the previous energy I mentioned and make you just feel really overwhelmed. The key here is self-care, but Venus makes a sextile to Mars as well. So this can help bring harmony between our action drive, that more logical side of ourselves, Mars, and the most sensual, sexual, artistic side of ourselves, Venus, leading to more peace and balance within yourself and, in your relationship. So it can bring an increase in creativity and an opportunity to understand new ideas and opinions and perspectives. So it supports that self-healing work I was talking about earlier. On the other hand, this transit can bring some challenges because Venus and Mars are battling for dominance, and arguments and tensions can get out of whack because there's kind of like a battle of control between our love drive and our aggression and our motivation. So in personal relationships, this can lead to heated debates, misunderstandings and difficult conversations. Additionally, this transit may lead to some restlessness and impatience, as well as a tendency to act impulsively, so watch out for that. And this can be concerning for those who are prone to making rash decisions, as it could lead to them making choices that are not best. So, overspending, indulging in luxury services, being materialistic, which can in the long run lead to feelings of instability, insecurity and doubt, because today you can struggle between finding that balance between your feminine side, which may be a bit more emotional, and your logical side that just wants to get on with it and push your emotions down. And there's a lot of energy that's wanting us to deal with our emotions today. So content creators, when discussing the Venus sextile transit Mars, have a number of things that they can explore. So discussing potential opportunities for partnerships, both romantic and professional, and how we can make them more positive, how we can deal with aggression in them and negative words, behaviours and addictions and stuff like that. Also, exploring how we can be more optimistic about even when we are facing difficulties in our environment, and how we can build better relationships and open up to more positive communication. Talking about the ways and how important it is to allow ourselves to express our emotions, and that we can express them more clearly so other people can understand us, and we can grow more trust in our relationships and understanding, and exploring how to handle those difficult emotions in more positive ways, such as anger, feeling resentful, and all of that, and how we can be more prepared to handle the stresses that always come with life and anxieties and stuff like that. And talking about how people can use the energy of Venus sextile Mars to focus on their goals and take steps forward in achieving them, and just motivate them and heal them in any ways that you can. Content that's engaging and that's positive, even if you're talking about negative stuff. Also today, Mercury makes a sextile to Uranus, so again this supports creativity, being motivated, using your imagination, giving you an increase in energy that can help you deal with any crap that comes up today. Also, some of you may get new ideas and insights how you can challenge tradition, the old ways of doing things, or the tradition in, conforming to what society and other people want you to do. Uranus is always about being unique and being yourself, so some of you may get breakthrough that can help you with self-expression. However, it can be unpredictable as well, that can lead to chaos. So it's important to, again, expect unexpected changes for some of you, especially those with strong Mercury and Uranus energy, and Venus and Mars as well. It's another reminder to stay flexible and open to whatever comes your way, and to, again, just be mindful that you will feel impatient and restless. It's kind of amplifying that energy of Venus sextile Mars, so just try not to overindulge, spend too much money and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the daily scope for the 11th of March.